Focus? We're good? Yeah? Hello everybody, my name is Corey Motley. I am here to do another video backed by popular demand, I think, or at least backed by the demand of a handful of people in a makeup group on Facebook, which is good enough for me, I suppose. I am going to do another eye look today, and would you like to know what I'm going to be using today? I bet you would. I'm going to be using this little lady, the Pat McGrath Mothership Subversive La Vie in Rose eye palette. I bought this. I can't believe I'm holding a Pat McGrath palette that I bought. This is like some luxury shit, and the rest of my kit is like Real Techniques brushes and like drugstore stuff, so this is pretty special. I bought this on Sephora's Memorial Day sale. This is what we have going on here. Look at this. Can you see this? Oh, look at this mirror over here. Hey, there's my camera. Yeah, look what's happening here. Do you see this? Like, this totally screams my name. We've got like two like medium purples. We've got this like really nice purple. We've got a pink and kind of a gold and then like a pale gold. I have the shade names here. They come on this stupid flap thing. Pale Fire, this left to right, top to bottom. Pale Fire, Purple Rain, Gold Nectar, Paranormal, Rose Risque, and Euphoria. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this today, and I feel a little silly because I just did a pink and purple look, and then here I am with this pink and purple palette. But I figured I would go ahead and film using it. Why not? I guess if I were like a big YouTuber, I would call this a first impressions video, because I literally have not used it. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one first. This is Euphoria. I think I'm just gonna do this everywhere and see what happens. I mean, we're just playing. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm just hoping these are gonna be good. So I'm gonna take my medium shadow brush. I'm gonna dip into Paranormal. Pick some of that bad boy up. Tap a little bit off. Can you see me? Oh, I didn't put any eye primer on. Fuck. First world problems, am I right? I'm just gonna pack this on, kind of see what happens here. I've got a nice, it's kind of a purple shot with some gold shimmer a little bit. I'm gonna really go for it here. I have like no restraint when it comes to eyeshadow. I'm just like, let's go! Let's fucking go! That's how I feel about eyeshadow. I don't have the time or patience to do like a transition color and then like pat this on and blend and whatever. Like, I just kind of go for it. Ooh, my cat is outside. Can you hear him? But look at that, man. That's pretty nice. I feel like it's not quite as like dense as I want the color. I say that, but it's like, fuck, look at that. So I've changed my setup, as you can see. My camera is now, obviously, right here. I have two big old soft boxes right here. How wide? I'm using my wide lens. My monitor is over there, and my mirror is right underneath the camera, so I feel like this will be a better, kind of better for you guys. I can't believe I just went all over my lid with this shimmer. What am I even doing? What am I doing? Didn't even put primer on. I'm just so excited to use this palette that I didn't even prime, man. I just went for it. So I discovered that something interesting whenever you, because I did my video for the first time the other day, my first video, and thank you everybody for the wonderful feedback on that in the Facebook group, mostly in the full coverage Facebook group. You realize things about yourself that you don't realize about yourself whenever you watch yourself after filming yourself. Because, you know, you live your life, your eyes are in front of you. You never look at yourself unless you're looking in a mirror. And I feel like whenever you're looking in a mirror, you're always like posing in a kind of way to make yourself look like the way you want to make yourself look like. But whenever you film yourself and you're watching back, it's like, I don't even, you know, it's really weird. Whenever I watched back my video, I realized that I have this like kind of V, I don't know if it's like a vein or something, like right here. Whenever I talk and I start like really furrowing my brows, like this like V thing really sticks out. And I was like, wow, what is that? Like, I've lived my entire life And I have never noticed that that was a thing. Like, what am I even doing? Like, what's going on here? I think what I'm probably going to do today is just, like, not do the same look on both eyes. I'm just going to, like, test everything everywhere and see what's happening. I actually think I'm going to do something that I don't really do that often. I'm going to take, this is a base shadow brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to take this kind of shimmery color up here. This is Pale Fire. And I'm going to do kind of a brow bone highlight. I know last week I was like, oh, I don't have time for brow bone highlights. Well, I do now. What are you going to do? Sue me? Unsubscribe? I dare you. I'm just going to take this up here and kind of... Like, really, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just, like, going for it, you know? I also discovered that I say go for it a lot in my video. I don't even say that in real life. But whenever I watched my first video back, I was like, wow, take a shot every time I say go for it. Basically, situation or any version of smoke, smoked, smoky, and you would be wasted in like 5 seconds, man. Like, what was I even doing? I have no agenda with this situation right now either. I'm just like really just having fun. So like, I don't even know if this works. Does this even work? I don't know. Do I care? I don't care. I'm just having fun. So I bought this palette. The only reason I bought this palette is because it's normally like $50 and it was like $27 on Sephora's Memorial Day sale. And I like thought long and hard about buying it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And I went for it. I never looked back. It's a pretty good. It's not a bad shape, man. Not bad. It's almost like I've put eyeshadow on before. And it's almost like I do the same fucking eyeshadow look every time I do shadow. But hey, at least it's not with brown neutrals like everybody else on the internet, am I right? Okay, so I don't even know what's happening here. We've got this shimmery purple and then this like nudie pinkish shimmer happening up here. I'm gonna take this bitchin' ass purple rain, but like rain down on like a kingdom, not like rainwater. This is good. I see what you're doing, Pat McGrath, and I like it. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna do the lash line thing. See what happens here. This is gonna be like Mortal Kombat with this and Urban from the electric palette. Man, look at that purple. That is the... That's nice. All right, let's load up some more. All right, so I was talking last week, 2 days ago, I don't fucking know, about how I like place the shadow, like, kind of go like, I feel it's a guessing game like every single time. Like, am I gonna get it this time? Who knows? Stay tuned to find out. This is why I can't do liquid liner or cream liner. I always, if I ever do like an eye liner, I always do like a shadow imitating the liner. I cannot be trusted with liquid liner. I would look like if you had like a 5-year-old and you gave them liquid liner and you're like, put on liner for the first time, try this. That'd be me. So if you like line up your eyes and you're looking straight ahead and you kind of like fill in this gap right here, and then you look up, you've got this like clipped bit over here, and you can really capitalize on that if you want to like take that into your crease and make it look like super cool. This is like bad bitches to the front makeup. Like, there's that. If you're not familiar with the fashion designer, the late Alexander McQueen, he has this quote where he says, he makes like incredible avant-garde fashion, like everything that Lady Gaga wore for the Bad Romance video, almost everything is Alexander McQueen for that video, and that is the best music video that's ever been made. Fight me if you disagree. He has a quote where he says, I think he says, I want men to be afraid of the women I dress. And I love that. And it's so true, because his fashion is, it's like so sexy, but it's really dangerous. It's got an incredible like element of danger to it. So this is very similar. I did a recreation of Sam Chapman's hooded eye video for my last video, and this is a recreation of her sex kitten eye video, which she has on the Pixi channel and says is good for hooded lids, because it's basically the same thing, but instead you like really work this V. Can you see that? You really like work this V out up here and kind of work it independently from the mobile lid. Okay, I'm not mad about this. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of doing some stuff, just kind of playing. You know, I got a new palette. It's like high-end. I have like not very much high-end makeup, so whenever I get high-end makeup, I feel like queen of the universe. I'm like usually rolling with like L'Oreal. There's nothing wrong with drugstore makeup. I actually like drugstore makeup. I think luxury makeup is kind of a scam, like for the most part, but if I can get it really cheap, then I'm gonna go for it. See, this is like, it's pretty cool. Is this cool? Is this desirable? I mean, it could be better, but considering I'm just like playing, like I'm pretty okay with this. Okay, I'm actually gonna call it quits on this eye for right now, and I'm gonna move to the other eye, and I think I'm just gonna do something else on the other eye, so I really wanna try the other colors I haven't yet, so let's do that, okay? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna prime my eye with this, how about that? Because I like doing eyeshadow pencils as primers. Can you see me? I'm sorry. I can't see my monitor when I'm doing this. So I'm just gonna like draw this all over. This is not the creamiest pencil, but I've also had it for approximately 100 years, so I could see why it wouldn't be that creamy anymore. And then I'm just gonna like, you know, just buff with my finger. My cat is meowing outside. Do you guys want to meet my cat? One of them. Hold on. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hi, Bowser. Look at him. Look at this big old kitty. Can you believe this guy? Hey, look. There's a Maine Coon. His name's Bowser, like from Super Mario. He whines and he doesn't like when I pick him up like this. But look at this cat. Like, hold on a second here. Like, this is like some circle of life bullshit happening. Like, look at this guy. Look at this cat. He's a large boy. Okay, here we go. All right. So I'm going to go in with this pink. It's called Rose Risque. It's this one in the middle on the bottom. And I'm going to do the same kind of like all over lid thing. I only know how to do eyeshadow like a couple different ways, and I'm just going to go for like the all over thing again. I'm hoping that... Oh, damn. Damn, girl. Who is she? Look at that color. Oh my god. Okay. Hoping that it's just... This is going to be maybe the best moment of my life. Are we ready for this? Am I even in frame? Are we doing it? Oh man, look at that. Pack that all over. Oh man, that's so nice. See, I really like bright palettes, but I'm already getting into that like scenario where I'm buying the same ones over and over again. Like I have the electric palette, which has these almost these exact same colors, this pink and this purple. I bought the Anastasia Riviera palette because it has a pink. I mean, it has a lot of great colors in it, but it has a bright pink and a bright purple. I bought a NYX like mini... I don't know what it's called, but it has like a red, it's like an orange, yellow, blue, green, and something else color. So it's like another brights palette. And then a long time ago in New York, I say a long time ago, it was like 2 years ago, I bought the BH Take Me to Brazil palette because I couldn't believe that it was so cheap. It was like $15 or $20 and it was all these beautiful brights, and then I got it home and it kind of sucked. You win some, you lose some, am I right? I think I'm just going to go do the whole brow thing again, just take it up to the brows. Just kind of blend it. Oh man, I gotta be careful with this. Oh, this color... Oof. Can you see this? This color did not come to play. Like, hold on. I'm sorry, I have to bring in a blending brush. I know I try to do like a minimal brush situation. Oh, I have brow gel in too, so it's gonna be a disaster. Oh, why did I do this? I took my mascara off. I should have taken my brow gel off, but I did not. Okay, so this is the same color all the way through, but as you can tell, I primed the lid with that strawberry milk NYX thing. So the lid, to me, looks a little bit more reinforced, and then I kind of like fluffed the color up here, so it almost looks like two different colors. I felt like in my first video I knew what I was doing, and in this one I'm just like, oh well, that's what happens when you get a new palette, right? You just go for it. You just have some fun. Because if you're not having fun when you're doing your makeup, then what is the point? I mean, unless you're like stressed out because you have like 3 minutes to get ready and your dumb husband is like rushing you. Am I right, ladies? And gay men? And gender non-conforming people who are married to people who identify as men? Am I right? Okay, we're going to try this matte purple and see what happens, which is called, what's it called? Paranormal. Can I tell you guys something that happened to me today? I got pulled over today for the first time, literally, since I was like 20. It might have been the first time in like 10 years. And I got pulled over. Luckily, it was a non-moving violation. I got pulled over because some of my brake lights apparently are out, which I didn't know. So that's like a good pullover situation. You know, because it's like basically the cop just being like, hey, I noticed your brake lights are out. However, he gave me a ticket, which kind of pissed me off. I was hoping he would just be like, oh, you haven't been pulled over in 100 years, so I'll just let you off with a warning and make sure to get your lights fixed. But no, he gave me a ticket. And the thing that pissed me off is that it happened like literally like a block and a half from my house. And I was like, God damn it. And at least the cop was like super nice. He was kind of an older dude. And I like it was one of those things where like, you know, whenever you get pulled over, I don't know, do you? And you just like don't really know, like, I kind of had that moment where I like lost all sense of like, what, like reality, I guess. Cause like I'm not used to being in that kind of situation. And like I played it cool, you know, I was like, oh, hi, what's going on? And he was like, 2 of your brake lights are out. And I was like, oh. I was like, I didn't know that. And he was like, yeah, your middle brake lights are out. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, do you have your license and is your insurance up to date? And I was like, absolutely. And I gave him my license and I gave him my insurance card. And then he was like, do you have your plate registration for your vehicle? And I like wasn't, they always ask for license and registration, but I like wasn't prepared for that question. And I felt like a total goof. Because I was like, what? What do you need? And like I knew it was in my glove box. And so I opened my glove box and I have the receipt from like literally every maintenance thing I've ever had done on my car. And I was like trying to get through them and I looked like a massive idiot. And he was like, you can look for it. I'll come back in a second. And he went to like run my, I guess like license and whatever to see if I was like, had warrants out. And then I finally found it, thank God. And then, like, I had a moment, because my plates, he, like, took it, and he looked at it, and he was like, your tags expire in August. He, like, pointed to the thing, and he was like, your tags expire. And because I had lost all sense of reality, I, like, thought it was August all of a sudden, and I was like, oh, shit, I need to, like, get them fixed. You know, I need to get new tags or whatever. And so I like mumbled, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I need to get new ones. And then he like didn't correct me. I was just like I was very confused. Like he pointed it out and then all of a sudden I just like thought it was August. And it took me like several minutes to be like, it's June, it's the middle of June, right? And then I was like, no, it's still May? It's like May 30th, by the way, on this day. And I was like, it's June, no, it's May. But my plates are expired. And then I was like, no, why did he tell me this? So I guess he was just like warning me. Like it looks like I worked really hard to get this neon pink situation on, and then I put this plum shade on, and it just like erased all of the work I did. And like, it's like, oh, what's that? You wanted a vibrant eye. Oh, never mind. Here's your boring ass eye now. Also, this color bothers me because it kind of like matches my dark circle color. Oh, damn it. So now I just look really tired. Yeah, this is not I take no responsibility for the quality of this eye look. Oh well, but that's what we're here for, am I right? Just to play. Because you know what I'm going to do when I finish this video? I'm going to wash all this makeup off anyway. This is not good. This is fine. This is not a good situation over here. Do you see this? What is even happening over here? I don't even know if I can save this. Like, what? I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, I thought I was going to make it happen, and then it just didn't. But that's what happens sometimes. But you know what I am going to do? I'm going to try to, like, replace this purple situation with this gold. I've got to use this gold somewhere, am I right? And I just got to go for it. Oh, yeah. So her matte color, the one matte in this palette, this Paranormal purple color, not super impressed. Everything else seems fine. You know, like, people say to fake it till you make it. That's like my life motto. I just always pretend like I know what I'm doing, even though I don't. It's basically how I've survived for 30 years. Also, one thing that I've learned in life, I mean life lessons with Corey right now, is that if you keep your mouth shut and you listen to people, that really goes a long way. Like, because I feel like I've discovered that so many people out there are so quick to want to talk that if you just cool your jets, keep your mouth shut, and just listen to what other people are saying, God, that goes so far in life. I'm going to go back to this beautiful purple that's on the other eye. Did you know, what a fun fact for you about Pat McGrath. Oh, I got that right in my eye. Did you know that Pat McGrath was the key makeup artist for David Fincher's version of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? She did all of the original makeup tests. I don't think she was like the lead artist, but she did all the original makeup tests with Rooney Mara. I love her opening scene though, because she's like barefaced, but she has one black line that just goes under her eye and then wings up, and there's like no shadow on her upper lid, and she looks so cool. Like, Rooney Mara is the coolest person on the planet in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Like, she is so cool. And I realize that she's kind of like a 13-year-old boy's version of what is cool, but it's kind of inexplicable. She's just a bad bitch, and I love it. Okay, so here we go. We've got like a double wing situation happening here. Got this purple coming up to meet the gold. This isn't perfect. I mean, this really, I would not classify this look as super great, but I'm just playing, you know, maybe giving you some ideas. Maybe you have this palette and you haven't used it in a while and you don't know what to do. To finish off this eye, my left eye, I'm going to tap into Pale Fire, this top left color. Can you see this? I don't even know how wide my lens is. I'm just going to tap it and I'm going to do some inner corner. This is with my Essential Crease Brush. I'm just going to take it right in here. Kind of brighten this up a little bit. Probably not even that shimmery. This eye is definitely better. I like this purple shape. This one is just like, what was I doing? I don't know. Was I sleeping when I was doing this? Who's to say? All right, so this is just unauthorized makeup playtime with Corey. But yeah, I didn't have a plan. I just wanted to sit down and film and kind of talk a little bit. But this is what happened. This is okay. This is not really okay, but you know, whatever. I'm just going to go wash it off, and that is what it is. While I'm doing this, why don't we look at the eye situation? I can't really see my monitor when I move up this close, but we've got this eye. Am I doing it right? We've got my eyes. This is pretty silly. If I look down, again, I'm pretty okay with this eye. This one is a hot ass mess. Look at this situation. Like, did I start doing makeup yesterday? Who's to say? I think I might have. And I think I'm going to call it quits. So thank you everybody for watching this. Thank you again to the Full Coverage Facebook group for all the kind comments that I've been getting, that I got on my first video. asking me to do more. I realized I didn't really explain a lot of what I was doing today, and I'm sorry about that. I just kind of wanted to play and have fun. I probably didn't explain a lot of what I was doing because I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just like, all right, let's go for it. Like, let's see what happens. And I'm not happy with all of this, but I'm happy with some of it. But maybe I'll come back and give this palette another run later and see what happens. I just keep looking at myself in the mirror. But that's it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, this is only the third video I've filmed, so I feel incredibly new to the scene. Let me know what's going on. Do you have this palette? Have you used it? And if you want to see anything, let me know, but I think that's going to be it for me today. It takes me 100 years to sign off from a video, but I'm going to sign off now. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. I appreciate you spending your time with me, and thank you for listening to my stupid stories and me venting about getting pulled over and all that stuff. But until next time, bye, y'all.